More spam?
Gimmeabreakman, give him a break because he sure deserves one. And when he's back from his break, you'll see
YouTube
him
の皆様、は
in
じめ
Japan.
まして、Gimmeabreakman です。今日はちょっとお願いがあるんですが、スパムをやめてくれ! Now it's my turn! No, I don't think so. Why would I attack Lisa Nova? I don't even know the girl. I barely watched her videos. In fact, the only thing I can think of that we have in common is we barely have any talent. Yeah. Sorry, girl. No, this is not going to be about attacking Lisa Nova. In fact, I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to apologize. Shouldn't be pointing at people. Impolite. Thanks for clicking on my video. This is about spam. This is not about Lisa Nova, but I will apologize to Lisa Nova because without thinking, I think the other day I went over to somebody's page and I signed a petition asking for YouTube to remove you from YouTube. YouTube to remove Lisa Nova from YouTube, and in retrospect that was a mistake. So I retract. If anyone from YouTube is watching this, I don't want Lisa Nova off YouTube. That was silly. Why would I want her off YouTube? She's not really the problem. The problem is much bigger than that. So let's get to it. Lisa Nova and I have nothing in common. In fact, we're completely different kinds of bloggers. I make videos about my life, my home. This is my home. Very, very different. Oh, heavy computer. I gotta get a laptop like a Renetto. I'm here today to talk to you about community because for me, the biggest problem here is not Lisa Nova getting featured. The big problem here is not the spam, though that is something that I'm very much against. The big problem is YouTube. I don't know if you guys know this, but only 1.87% of all the people who use YouTube actually make videos. We are a very, very small group. Now, that is not to say that the people who view videos are not important, because of course, without views, we would just be watching our own videos, and that would be like a very, very small amount of people watching their own stuff, right? We need the people who don't make videos to watch us and to leave comments. That's important, and to rate our videos. That's what we care about, right? And if you say you don't care about views, you're just a big fat liar. Now, I have another account over in Japan. I got featured yesterday, and today something very strange happened. I made a video on my English vlog, Gimmeabreakman, talking about Victor in the World, which is my Japanese vlog, and talking about the fact that Victor in the World vlog got featured by YouTube yesterday. So why am I attacking YouTube now? I'm not attacking YouTube. I'm pleading to YouTube. YouTube, please recognize us. We are the people who make the videos. We are the people who provide your entertainment. We are the people that are here to make content that brings the masses here. Now, we are a very small group, and honestly, if you lose 10, 100, 1,000 of us, it probably wouldn't matter at all. But as a group, we're very important. Now, yeah, I'd have to say that the very top bloggers, maybe that's all you need. But where did they come from? They came from us. Some of us are talented. Some of the people that I work with are talented. And I will be the first to admit that I have very little talent. I can't sing, and I can't dance. And yeah, and I'm old for YouTube. I'm going to be 40 on September 11th. I am not your demographic group. I am not the guy that pulls them in. I know that. I am not, my ego, maybe it's a little bit bigger than it should be, but I know I'm a man who knows his limitations. But I do know that we are the people who make the content. We are the people that draw the crowds. And you need the crowds. And without the crowds, you got nothing. But we are the drawers. And from us come people like Lisa Nova. People like, you know who they are. The big people. The top YouTubers. You need us. But you don't treat us like you need us. Now, about spam. Now I'm going to talk very briefly about spam and whether or not Lisa Nova did it with a Spambot. Now, of course, nobody's going to know. I did talk to Danny Diamond. He adamantly insists that they didn't use it, and I wasn't even going to bring it up, but I started thinking, I did a little research about this, and I found an expert on spam. Yeah, there's an expert. His name is John Levin, or Levine, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, and he's testified in front of Congress. He's testified at criminal trials. The criminal trial of Jeremy James, who is the first person to go to jail for spam, him and his sister, in November 2004. That conviction was upheld in last year, June, I think, 2006. Anyway, here he says that the response rate for spam is only 1 in 10,000 on the high end and 1 in 17,000 on the low end. Okay, now let's take the case of Lisa Nova. Now, of course, I don't really know. I didn't go through and count all her mails, but I did go to one day. I went to July 8th because Ben Fox made a video telling her to go fuck herself on July 8th, and he made a little funny video, and I went over there just to look at it, just see if I could find it, just out of curiosity to see how many emails were on July 8th, right? Or, I'm sorry, comments. So I went to check, and I couldn't find his comment, but there were 200 pages for just July 8th. And if you go there, I'm sure they're there now, unless someone erases them mysteriously, but I don't think that's going to happen. And 2,000 times 10,000, which is the low end rate, would be 20 million. Now let's say that he was very lucky and he got a very, very high rate for YouTube. Let's say it's 20 times, okay? It's still 1 million for one day. That's not humanly possible, so who knows? But again, let's say that I'm wrong. For some reason, let's say I'm wrong, and she actually did type all the comments by herself, or hired some people. As he told me, he said they hired people to help him. I think you said hired, right? Isn't that still against the spirit of the TOS? I mean, okay, maybe technically you didn't break any rules, but it's definitely not something you want everyone to be doing. Okay, we have on YouTube already many safeguards against spam. You can put friends only, but don't we want this community to be open? How can you meet people if, you know, I've already tried, like I tried emailing this guy, Max Hansen, who gave me quite a few tips about spam, and that's thanks to Danny Diamond's actually suggestion. And I couldn't get through because he put up a block, you know, because of spam, because people are just spamming, right? I'm not sure if that's why, maybe he has haters, you know, that's another problem on YouTube. But again, the problem is not really Lisa Nova, and again, let me just repeat, I don't want her banned. I'm not even going to insist she get punished or anything. I'm just saying YouTube has to treat us a little bit better. The another person that has been spamming is the most banned guy. Now, if you look at Max Hansen's video, you can see that this is true. We won't get into that too much either because what's the point? He just wants attention. And Blunty 3000, and I'm no friend of Blunty's, he made a video complaining about it. And he's a big YouTuber. He complained about it. The very next day, they feature Lisa. And it's almost the same identical pattern. Someone spams, they get featured. I mean, what is that telling the community? What is it telling the little guy who breaks his butt to make a video that he hopes one day will get featured? It kind of destroys your dreams. And okay, maybe YouTube is just a game, but who wants to play a game if it's just going to be rigged? Really, who wants to play that game? I certainly don't. I've been wondering how to end this video, and well, I think one of the few talents I do have is I do recognize better talent. So I'm going to let my friend Just Alan, I'm going to use his video clip because he says exactly what I want to say.
There is a community on YouTube. The corporation does not foster or support this community, not the real one, but it's there, and I want to continue to be a part of that.
And so do I. Thanks for watching, everyone. Sorry it's too long, as usual. And I'll see you soon. Spam is what you do when you don't have any original ideas.
Give me a break, man, give him a break, because he sure deserves one. And when he's back from his break, you'll see his parts made in Japan. He is the
Hi, I'm Dusty. I'm Dr. Dusty. I'm Dusty.
So give